The Haunting of HM Prison, Hull, a true ghost story. HM Prison in Hull, an imposing structure in the heart of Kingston upon Hull, is known for its high security facilities and its long dark history. Built in 1870, the prison has housed some of the country's most notorious criminals, and its walls have witnessed countless tales of suffering, violence, and death. Over the years, stories have emerged of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena, making HM Prison Hull one of the most haunted prisons in the UK. HM Prison Hull was originally constructed to house male inmates, including many who were sentenced to hard labour and execution. During both World Wars, it became a military prison, detaining conscientious objectors and soldiers accused of desertion. Many of these men faced harsh punishments, with some even executed within the prison's walls. The prison's history of death and despair seems to have left an indelible mark on the building. Former inmates and staff have spoken of a pervasive sense of unease, as if the very walls are steeped in the anguish of those who suffered there. One of the most chilling stories associated with HM Prison Hull is the legend of the executioner's ghost. During the prison's early years, public and private executions were carried out within its confines. The executioner, a grim figure who took part in many hangings, is said to have left behind a lingering presence. Staff and inmates have reported seeing a shadowy figure in the execution chamber, dressed in old-fashioned attire. This figure is often accompanied by an intense feeling of dread, as if reliving the moments before a condemned man's final breath. On some nights, the sound of footsteps echoing in the otherwise empty corridors has been attributed to the ghostly executioner going about his eternal duty. Another ghostly figure that has been seen within the prison is that of a weeping woman, believed to be the spirit of a grieving wife or mother who lost a loved one to execution. This apparition is most commonly encountered near the former gallows. Several prison officers have recounted hearing soft sobbing late at night, even when the area was deserted. On rare occasions, the figure of a woman dressed in mourning clothes has been spotted, her face contorted with sorrow before she vanishes into thin air. One officer described feeling a sudden chill and an overwhelming sense of sadness while making his rounds, only to turn and see the fleeting image of the weeping woman disappearing down the corridor. HM Prison Hull is also known for its reports of poltergeist activity. Objects have been seen moving on their own, doors slamming shut without explanation, and lights flickering despite no electrical faults. In one particularly unnerving incident, a group of officers were conducting a routine inspection when a heavy cell door, which had been securely locked, suddenly swung open with great force, nearly striking one of them. Inmates have often spoken of strange occurrences in their cells. Some have reportedly woken up to find their belongings scattered across the floor, while others have experienced the sensation of being watched by unseen eyes. These reports have fueled the belief that the spirits of former prisoners, unable to find peace, still roam the corridors. Perhaps the most commonly reported apparition is that of the phantom prisoner. This ghost is said to appear in various parts of the prison, particularly in the older unused wings. Described as a gaunt, hollow-eyed man dressed in tattered prison clothes, he is believed to be the spirit of an inmate who either died from illness or took his own life. One chilling account comes from a former inmate who claimed to see the phantom prisoner standing at the foot of his bed one night. The ghostly figure stared at him with a vacant expression before slowly fading away. The encounter left the inmate deeply shaken, convinced that the spirit was warning him of the perils of despair and isolation. HM Prison Hull remains operational to this day, but its haunted reputation continues to intrigue and terrify those who work within its walls. The spirits of the past seem to linger, their presence a reminder of the prison's dark history and the many lives that were forever changed or ended within its confines. For those who believe in the paranormal, HM Prison Hull stands as a testament to the idea that some places are too steeped in tragedy to ever be truly at peace. Subscribe for daily updates and explore more chilling tales from Hull and beyond. Uncover the haunted history of some of the most infamous locations in the UK. Thank you.